It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
NBA regular season opener for a couple of teams. Thank you all for tuning in. So happy you're here. I'm ecstatic that you're here. And I'm really happy that Kenny and Shaq are here.
I miss you too, Ernie.
Thank you. Tonight we'll see Portland as they play against Los Angeles. Looking at the Lakers, their relentless preparation, the off-season, the practices, the preseason games, everything's led up to tonight. They'll be looking to make a statement in this first game. Here we are, opening night. Every club can have high aspirations. But Kenny, what's the key to growing throughout the year?
Oh, when you said club, I was thinking nightclub. Oh, what are you talking about?
Of course, you always.
You got to be willing to adjust. Honestly, be willing to adjust. Don't stick with the same plan just because you might think it worked. If it's not working, it's going to show you it's not working. It's a long road, so you can never get too high or get too low. And remember, just have fun along the way.
Kind of like we do here.
Yes.
Isn't this a blast?
Yes, it is.
Oh, do we have fun?
We do.
What's the most fun about this job for us?
Just looking at you every day.
Oh, man. I feel the same way about Kenny. Do you feel that way looking at him?
No, when I look this way, it's this fun. Oh, there. That's fun too.
We do have a good time. We were having a good time.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We can finally say the NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers taking on Portland. Two conference rivals, C-Web, squaring off tonight. A little extra. You can feel it riding on this one.
Oh, yeah. You know how the conference rival games go. These games can mean a lot at the end of the season when you're talking about playoff seeding, tiebreakers, all that good stuff. And there's never been anything wrong, in my opinion, with a little mutual dislike. I mean, there are no friends when you step between these lines.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Bell is out there with Smith. Then it's D, then there's lights out, and it's Francis in at the guard position.
Low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
Here is Rogers from downtown. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Smith. Here's Roberts, covered by Anthony. Here's Francis, clock at 6. Thompson passes to ABC. It's up a 3. Portland no good that time either. Smith on the wing. Pass to Francis. Kicks it to Roberts. Here's Francis. Over Anthony. Here's Bell. Out to Smith. There's the pass to Roberts. Here's Hunt. Guarded by Rogers. Here's Francis. And that misses everything.
Not getting anything to fall here early. 4 straight misses to start the game.
Pass to Anthony. Portland moving the ball around. Tries from the block. A rebound by the Lakers. Bell's got 4 rebounds in this game. They swipe it. Passes it to Thompson. Second chance shot. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
I mean, you talk about the mystique and allure of Los Angeles. The Lakers are undoubtedly the #1 show in LA. Truly one of the great franchises in the NBA.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. And with the legacy and the history of the Los Angeles Lakers comes the pressure to win.
For the organization, they have to be the best. I mean, they have no qualms about going out and going to get a big-time free agent. The players up to the front office, everyone in LA feels the pressure to win.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Lakers trail by 3. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Hey, I talked to the Lakers head coach. Said the key to this game is how much they can limit the quality looks inside. He said when you're playing a team like this, you don't stand a chance if you give them easy shots down low. We'll see who wins that battle, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Thompson. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
Pass to Francis. And it's off from 3-point range. Thompson outside. Here's Anthony. Not enough on that one as it misses. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Searching for their first points of the game. Hunt. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Now, Chris, this is what we've been waiting for. Opening day, everyone starts with a clean slate, and optimism is high.
There's optimism for every team, even the ones in the middle of rebuilds. And for the fans, I tell you, this is the best day ever because everybody's team is undefeated, and it's possible for anyone to win a championship. We're not in February, the doom days of February, where fans have their head down because the record kind of shows them the reality of the situation. So right now, this is for the dreamers. This is for the fans to root their teams on. Optimism is abundant, but it may not last that long for some teams.
Good perspective. He's off on the second. Portland leading by 4. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. Off target from three-point range. Roberts looking for an opening. And Thompson sends it back. Here's ABC. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. Here's Hunt. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second chance points in the NBA. The Lakers second.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Portland leading. Here's Rogers. It's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. Portland's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Hunt, guarded by Rogers. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Tipped away. Here's Francis. No points in the game yet for him. Bell passes to Smith, and then Smith with the dunk.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Fellas, that's just like it's supposed to work. Don't give the D a chance to set up.
The pass to Hunt. Lakers working the ball around now. Shot by Roberts, no good. And here's Portland. Pass to ABC. Portland, no good that time either.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Anthony looking it over. From outside the arc, buries it from three-point range. Anthony's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately is really unbelievable.
Man, this is a joke. Right? I mean, there have been some glimpses of hope, but they've been few and far between.
checked in for the Cobra. The Lakers with the ball. It's a three-point game. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland.
Two conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
So we're going to say they're going to be familiar with each other, huh? But even so, these teams will learn about each other tonight. So much changes from year to year.
Yeah, easy call.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Only 71% from the line last season, and rest assured they're hoping to bring those numbers up this year.
That one is off. We've got so many young, exciting players in the NBA right now, Chris. When you think about the league's best player, the league MVP, in say 7 years, what names come to mind?
That's a great question. I mean, you have to think about guys like the Greek Freak.
Or even 5 years. It doesn't have to be that long.
Yeah, but just the potential. I know what you're saying there, Kevin. I mean, Embiid, Ben Simmons, the Greek Freak.
Tatum.
Wow.
I know.
Hey, it's just so you can just go to all the young teams and say these guys are next. I mean, all you got to do is look at the rookie, sophomore, the phenom game and say just close your eyes and pick any of those guys because you know that they're talented. But yeah, the Greek Freak, Anthony Davis, and Embiid, I think those are all safe bets.
Inside, Rogers, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
Well, that's just a good example of why the score is what it is. I mean, they need to protect the rim a lot better than that.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
He kicks it to Thompson. Clock at 6. Pass to Rogers. Fader on the way, and it's good off the back rim and in. Now it's a 7-point Portland lead. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And with the Tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
Man, they straight up been getting smoked over the stretch. They really need to refocus here.
He's checked in for Portland. The Lakers also making some changes. Miracle Man, he's checked in for Bell. The Cobra comes in for Smith, and it's White in for Lights Out. Here's Francis. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Shot to stop the run, and Thompson sends it back.
If his performance this quarter is any indication, I don't think he's the one who's going to let them out of the hole.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Pass to Francis. Hands it from downtown.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Team ball. Great execution on offense. Everyone working together. You wish you could have that on every play.
Here's Bogman. Thompson outside. To the middle. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And where the shot's been coming from tonight, here's a look broken down by paint, mid-range, and three-point shot attempts so far for the Lakers.
And they've pretty much ignored the corner three tonight. It's a useful shot to have. It really forces the D out wide and opens things up in the middle.
Here's Francis. It's deflected.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
AI outside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Lewis outside. Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Francis. He's guarded by AI. There's the three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Augman. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Now the pass to Rogers. Out to the wing. Here's White. Portland grabs the miss. Now, here's AI. D, White covering. AI outside. The shot misses. And the Lakers going the other way now. Kicks to Rush. It's good. Now just a 1-point Portland lead. Portland's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. AI up top. Here's Augman. Lewis covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the call will be against D. That's his first foul. A different look now for Portland. Davis is checked in for Rogers. And Thunder subbed in for Thompson. The Erasers checked in for the Lakers. Augman passes to D. Shoots from 12. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And Portland leads by 3. Los Angeles has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. The Lakers second.
Yeah, I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
Portland leading by 3. AI right side. Down low. Poked away. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Lets it fly. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Assistant Francis.
1:21 left in the first quarter. Outside, Davis. AI outside. Pass to Augman. And a missed layup.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Rush gets the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's AI. 50 seconds left in the first. Top of the key. And he knocks down the jumper. D's got his second bucket. 41 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Francis. That 3 off the mark. Portland leading 4-on-3 as they bring it up. Here's AI. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Lewis on the way. He has 5. Takes a 3. Good on the triple. And it's 6 points for the Monster.
Very aggressive in terms of looking for his shot. 9 attempts already, but only able to knock down 2.
AI kicks to Davis. Over Pete. 2 on the clock. He can't get it to go. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Lakers ahead as they end the first quarter on a 15-6 run. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
I mean, an interesting first quarter. The pressure D seems to be causing a lot of turnovers.
Well, that's what happens when you're aggressive on that end of the floor. They took a few chances and took control of the game.
LA's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Portland, we've got Davis. Slim is out there with AI. And it's Thunder. And it's D in at the 3 slot. Passes it to Thunder. Rush with the steal. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
Well, yeah, guys. In a close game like this, that can really get a team rolling.
Here's Landry after the basket by Los Angeles. Just 5 to shoot. Rebound the Lakers. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. And yes, it's good. Now it's a 6-point Laker lead.
Nice understanding of where to go with the pass there.
The pass to D. Down low. Thunder. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. A different look now for Portland. ABC comes in for D. And it's the Cobra in for AI. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Smith is checked in. Here's ABC. He is still scoreless so far in this one. Count that one. Lakers leading by 4. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Has to rush. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And then Smith with the dunk.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. When it came to a big man's responsibilities, you helped pave the way for so much change in that regard. But what are some of the big C-Web now doing that weren't done when you were playing?
I don't know, Kevin, if it was anything that they weren't doing, but it's the freedom to do it with consistency. So even if we talk about a Larry Bird, who only can shoot maybe a 3.5 a game, let's just round it up to 2 threes a game. Well, now, what if Larry Bird had the freedom to shoot 10 threes a game like guys do now? And so I think that the game has caught up with players' skill set as opposed to the skill set catching up with players' games. So no longer are you held to being a big man. Now you can be a basketball player, and being a basketball player for Dirk Nowitzki is much better than him being a big man. Dirk Nowitzki, being a basketball player that he is, means that he is a threat wherever he is on the floor, because he's not just limited to a 2-foot box space there in the post. And for defenders like myself, I would much rather Dirk Nowitzki have to stay 2 feet in the post than to be able to shoot the ball whenever, wherever he wanted to. Because I tell you what, now you got a problem, because he can knock it down from anywhere and everywhere that he wants to.
A different look now for Portland. Rodgers checked in for Davis. Thompson comes in for Thunder. And Anthony subbed in for Slim. And then for the Lakers, Bell comes in for Miracle Man. And Lights Out subbed in for White. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Lakers leading by 4. Pass to Smith. A baseline J. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Outside Anthony. Passes to ABC. To the inside. Shot from 12. And Portland again with the bucket.
And he's not going to pass up that one. And trust me, he shouldn't. He's solid from that in-between there.
Here's Francis. Another shot. There's the pass to the eraser. Here's Roberts. He kicks it to Bell. Clock at 6. Roberts passes to Bell. Portland grabs the miss. Thompson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here is Rogers. Over Pete. No good off the back of the rim.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
Now here is Smith. Pass to the eraser. Lets the 3 fly. Rogers pulls it in. Rogers has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Passes it to ABC. Now here's Anthony. Covered by Smith. Right block shot. That one good for 2. Thompson's got it all tied up now for Portland.
He played a very solid first quarter. Now he's taking it up a notch here in the second.
Here's Roberts. Covered by Anthony. Fires from 14. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Team ball. Great execution on offense. Everyone working together. You wish you could have that on every play.
Here is Rogers. He has 6. Launches a 3. Shot's good by Anthony. Anthony's got 6 points.
And a good job taking what the D gives him. He's not going to pass it up with that much space.
Now here is Smith. He's tightly guarded.
And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one.
Yeah, I agree. Anytime you crack the 20 mark in rebounds, it's a special one.
Here's ABC. No points in the game yet for him. Thompson against Bell. And Thompson gets it to go.
He's been in control here tonight, helping them get in front with his work from the field.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Roberts, covered by Anthony. Pass to Francis. Goes up on the high post, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Francis has got his 3rd basket of the night. For Portland, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Here's Rogers. Looks good. Is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Roberts. The pass to Francis. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post. And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Portland, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
D, he's checked in for the eraser.
1 shot.
That free throw good from Thompson. Timeout called the Lakers. We've seen B-Train really have a great game.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
Lakers trail by 6. Pass to Roberts. Here's Hunt, guarded by Rogers. The fader. Rogers pulls it in.
And they continue to control the glass.
Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
And look, the D has to be talking out there. They can't make threes that easy for them.
Portland leading by 3. Here's the Cobra. Passes it to Rogers. Portland moving the ball around. Got a hand on it. Thompson against Bell. Second shot opportunity, and it's Portland with the rebound. Thompson's got 11 rebounds in the game. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. And a look at the locations on the floor where he's been shooting the ball.
And this is a bit of a nightmare game for him thus far. Just nothing working, and it has to be affecting his confidence. He just doesn't look like the player he normally is out there, and you can see it in his body language after every missed shot. Boy, this is tough.
Here's ABC. He's still scoreless so far in this one. A rebound by the Lakers. Smith's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Kicks it to Bell. To the paint. It's tipped. Here's ABC. Outside Anthony. Now the pass to Bishop. 6 to shoot. Out to Anthony. Here's Rogers, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Rogers has got 4 points this quarter. Smith surveying the D. He dishes it to Roberts. To the paint. Deep 2 from Anthony. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
As off the mark as he has been, they're a little lucky to be in front.
Roberts passes to Francis. He kicks it to Bell. Inside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Davis is checked in for Thompson. The prodigy comes in for ABC. D, he's checked in for Anthony. And AI is subbed in for the Cobra. And then for the Lakers. Miracle Man, he's checked in for Smith. And it's White in for the Monster. Free throw drops for Bell. Here's AI. Pass to Ogman. Six on the shot clock. From the arc. Rush grabs the miss. Los Angeles has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Hunt the pass to Bell. And White kicks to Roberts. To the inside. And now Portland on the break. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
To the middle. Here's Hunt. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Lakers have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night. He's off on the first. Thunder's checked in for Rogers. And then for the Lakers, Lewis checked in for Bell. And the Monsters subbed in for White. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. AI in the post, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Portland may have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good. AI. And both free throws good for AI. And the Lakers with possession here. Pass to Roberts. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Roberts got 7.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
And here's AI. He passes it to Augment. The pass to D. Just 4 to shoot. He tries for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. 1:42 left in the first half of the game. Here's Roberts. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And now just a 2-point Portland lead. There's 1:26 left here in the second. Poke loose. Pulls it up. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
I like the decision making, though. I mean, that's a shot you want to keep taking.
Here's Francis. It's good. This game is all even. 10 points for him.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper, just not really closing out as much as they need to.
Pass to Lewis. Here's Francis. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Roberts. Misses off the left iron. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
If they increase the tempo, they got a chance at a 2-for-1.
Yeah, it's a combination of urgency and efficiency. Let's see how they execute.
And just a great second quarter for them after such a difficult first, bringing that field goal percentage up from below 30 and now with the lead.
Now here's AI. Pass to Augment. To end the drought. A rebound by the Lakers. Here's Roberts. An amazing shot, just barely beat the buzzer.
That is as big a shot as you are ever going to see.
Nothing feels as good as knocking down a buzzer beater. He'll remember that one forever.
We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. During one stretch, they trailed by 7, never falling behind too far. If you look at the second quarter scoring, they had a small edge. They really hung tough as we got close to halftime. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, their reserves showed up tonight, not just on hustle plays, but in points. And that's what you got to do coming off the bench to maximize your minutes.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
They did some good things, but not enough. They need to start being more assertive. Go harder to the rim. Generate some free throw opportunities at the very least. Do something.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. What a game we're seeing from B-Train.
Yeah, and the fact he's posted a double-double with about half the game left to play, that's impressive.
Well, it comes down to talent. It comes down to hustle. He's shown both in a big way so far.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Taking a look at Los Angeles. The monster out there with lights out. Then there's Bell. Then it's D, and it's Smith in at the 3 spot. Francis connects in the foul line jumper. Francis has got the first basket of the second half here for the Lakers. Portland trails by 6. Passes it to Rogers. Here's the Cobra. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Bell. Bell's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Roberts. Again, Los Angeles.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And for Portland, they're shooting for the game at 42%. And there's the pass to Rogers. Got a hand on it. Smith dishes to Bell. Pass to Roberts. Over Anthony. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
They came out the locker room refreshed. I mean, they've been the stronger team since halftime, no doubt.
Here is Rogers. He's got 10. Back to Anthony. Beyond the arc. Portland again missing.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Smith in the post. Off on the layup.
Well, that's their first miss after hitting 3 in a row to start the half. I mean, I guess it had to happen sometime.
Bishop the pass to Rogers. Out to Anthony. Here is Rogers. It's the front of the rim and out.
Off target with was what? Pretty good look from mid-range.
For 3, Smith. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's the Cobra. To the paint. Here's Rogers. Rebound by Hunt. D's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
And again, no good by the Lakers. Portland trails by 10. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Francis passes to Bell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And these are his second and third free throws tonight.